hello. You joined me today. I'm a sound therapist. I'm just giving myself sound therapy, waiting for people to come in. What you up to? You want to try? So basically, I have these tuning forks, and they're really good because these particular ones can open up your chakras if you just listen. I have my mic. Let me move this back. So I'm a holistic practitioner, and I'm studying to be to do acupressure too. But right now I'm a Reiki master and a sound therapist. So this one is good for the throat. Okay, so this area, if you have any like difficulties speaking up, anything like that, like this one's good for that. So I'm going to put it in a mic. And let me know if you want anything in particular, like if you want something else besides the throat chakra. So that's this one. So I don't know if you felt any difference in that, but and so I mean sometimes you can listen and see like and try to see where you feel it in your body, because sometimes you may have a block in your body somewhere, like a blockage. So basically think of it as like a river system. So in terms of the chakras, and then there's the meridians. But like if you think of it like a river system, if you have a block somewhere, like that block could stop the energy from flowing. So say this is the throat chakra, right? So it normally starts from the top down, okay, and goes to your feet. So if you may not even feel it in your throat. You may feel it in like your head area. Like it just really varies on the blockages. So let me pull out another one. I was just doing my crown chakra, and it's crazy because like when you use these, you can literally feel stuff open up. Like you can literally feel things moving around. You can feel your energy shifting. It's crazy. Like so, I basically started sound therapy because I would use the audios on YouTube, and I was like, okay, like this stuff actually working. Like nausea, it worked for pains, like insomnia, it worked for that stuff. So like I was like, let me actually take a course in this because this shit is fucking amazing. Like this shit is fucking cool as shit. So now I'm like addicted, and it's life changing, and it's the best thing. It's like the best thing for like relaxation, for like suppressed emotions. Like the first time I did a sound therapy session on myself, I actually saw memories of stuff. So like this shit, it was basically like telling my body to let go of this stuff. So this one is the third eye chakra. So this one's here. And so these are weighted tuning forks. Now, you may have seen tuning forks without these on there, but like the weights actually help the vibration go down into the stem and into the body. So these are really good for like applying to the actual body. So I'm going to let you hear this one. But you can still hear it though, but it's not as audible as one without the weights. So that's that one. Let me see. Do it again. Is my background too loud? Cause I got like this little fan. Is it too loud? Cause I want you to really be able to hear this. Like it's amazing. So the way it works too is like literally as a sound therapist, I'm using these tools to literally tune your body. Like so each chakra has a certain sound frequency that the cells are like healthiest. So basically, it's certain frequencies where the cells are the healthiest. So like the third eye is um 221 hertz, right? So if there's cells in this area of your body that is not vibrating on this frequency, it will literally kick them out of the body like it's a toxin. And it's basically a way to, I don't know if you've seen it, and I don't have the actual thing with me, but like there's certain videos around the internet where like people will hit, like it will be two tuna forks and they'll be like the same exact frequency, and they'll hit one and the other one will start vibrating just because this one is close to it. So that's basically the premise. It's almost like our cells in that area, they're going to start vibrating at the same frequency as the tuna fork. And the ones that can't kick it, that can't vibrate, they just get kicked out and made toxins into the body, and the body like processes it like it's toxins. um so that's that. You got any questions? Like ask me some questions, like, you know what I'm saying, like what do you do for self-care? Like what's your thing that you do for self-care? Because I think that's a lot of that's all the stuff going on today, like the wars, the chaos. Like it's good to have self care. So I mean, other things I do for self care, I like being in nature. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Um, I just love being outside and by trees and like putting your feet literally in the grass. Like I know it's some hippie ass shit, but like that should work. Like real talk, that should work. Like basically, the earth has a vibration, just like the tuna forks. Literally, just how these are, the earth has this too. But like, obviously we're on the planet, we're so used to it, we're not thinking about it. We be having shoes on concrete covers that up a little bit because of the vibration of the planet. um but when you actually put your feet in the grass, like you can actually feel the vibrations, and you can actually like, there's so many times like that I went outside to my park and I put my feet in the grass and I'm like just laying there, you know what I'm saying? Not even like doing nothing else. And I've like felt better. It's like literally all the negative energy, the vibrations literally just melt into the planet and you absorb the positive vibrations of the planet. Like this is my favorite. But I got tuna forks. Tuna forks is like my favorite. I do got singing bowls. Singing bowls are fun too. But I like the fact that with the tuna forks, you can actually apply it to the actual parts of the body. And that's why I want to do acupressure, because if I do acupressure, I can be like, okay, this person got this ailment. I'm gonna take this particular tuna fork, put it right on that spot, and you literally stimulating that whole meridian, that whole pressure point. You're like stimulating everything that goes along the lines, because meridians is like it's like a river system. Like it's like a energetic river system. It's not even like veins and nothing. It's like energy flow. And so basically with the acupressure, once I can study that, basically, like for instance, well, I think the lung meridian is like down here into the side. So there's different points on the body that you can like hit with the tuna fork, or even just with your touch. You know what I'm saying? Like you can massage a certain area at certain points. That shit, it worked. It worked. So I had a toothache. So I use it for a toothache. I use it for back pain. I use it for just everything. So like after I started seeing this shit working, I was like, you know what? I'm about to go ahead and just keep going, because like I'm in love with this shit. Like it's nothing compares to this shit. I'm into herbalism. I'm into like just a bunch of shit. But since you're here, you stop by, even though you lurking, it's okay. You can lurk. You can lurk. It's all good. So I got I got these cards. Which one you want me to do? You want me to do one? So these, I don't really do tarot. I don't resonate with tarot. But I do like cards that are like positivity. Like it will have like affirmations, like different ways to heal, different things to think about. And so I feel as though for me, I feel as though these things actually do have some type of significance. I don't believe in like chance. I don't believe in like coincidences. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if our spirit team, God, universe, soul, like whatever name you want to use for the creator of all, right? And for me, the creator of all have sent angels and guides, and God has sent a crew with us to, like, you know what I'm saying, lead us, like whisper messages. Hey, psh, don't go over there. Psh, hey, do that. You know what I'm saying? So like, so I feel like these really be like spot on. It was one time I was hanging out with my friend, and I was like, let me just pull out one of these cards. And in the past, she told me about, um, this vision she had where she would have a castle and all this other stuff. Like her own symbolism was in that, whatever. And so I pulled out a card, right? And it said all this other stuff, but it mentioned a castle in there. And I was like, and she didn't even peep it until I was like, see? And she was like, oh, snap. So it really be like the little things. It be the little things, you know what I'm saying? So since you're not responding right now, I'm gonna just go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna do. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put this one away. So I'm gonna do the Raise Your Vibration deck. Okay. I'm gonna do this one. I like to. So on my channel, I did put like I was doing one of these, and I was actually praying out loud. But I'm gonna do most of my stuff inside. Like I'm just I don't know. It's undecided. I'm undecided with it. Like just it doesn't matter. Like I don't know, but I hope your guides and guardians, whoever's here in this chat, your guides and guardians leads you to the right message that you need right now. Whatever you need to basically help you heal, to assist you on your journey, this journey of life, whatever you need to hear right now. I'm gonna cut it. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna shuffle it 5 times. 5. Let's do 5 times. Spirit is saying do it 5 more times. I gotta move this out the way. I got all this technology and stuff next to me. It's getting in the way. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, that was a rough one. All right. That was 2, 3. 5. All right. So let's see what we got. It says shift your perspective. These are pretty basic. I wonder if there's anything going on in your life where you feel like you need to shift your perspective. Perspective can be really interesting because depending on what your perspective is of certain things, you would definitely, it can actually hinder what you're seeing. It can hinder you in your process, or it can help you, I did a book review on this book called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. And this is reminding me of that. I have it on my IG. I haven't put it on my YouTube yet because I can't post links yet. So I'm actually affiliate marketer. So my goal is to talk about life-changing books And so the part of your subconscious mind was like, it blew my mind. Like, it changed my life. Okay. And so there was one particular part in the book that really changed my life. And it was how the author viewed our subconscious mind and our conscious mind. Okay. So, if you're not familiar, the subconscious mind is a part of our body that runs in the background, that is there operating, doing things, but we're not consciously aware. Like, this includes breathing, our heart moving, our heart beating, things like that, right? But we have our conscious mind where we're like thinking and we're talking in our heads, right? Like, so the author basically illustrated the subconscious mind as like, in the relationship between the subconscious mind and the conscious mind, as a ship, right? So it's a ship, right? And we have the captain on the top, he on the top deck, right? And he can see everything, you know what I'm saying? He can see what's going on or whatever. And the subconscious mind, that's the crew below the deck. So the crew below the deck, they can't see what's going on. They can't see the direction. They can't see nothing. They don't know what's going on. So the captain, right, is giving the orders and telling the crew what's going on. So, for instance, right, so you getting ready to leave the house or whatever, and you can't find stuff, you getting frantic. Well, honestly, but even for you, before you even get frantic, like, you're obviously processing the situation. Like, you're taking in what's going on, right? You may have thoughts like, man, this is frustrating. You may have thoughts that's like, man, I'm irritated. Like, where is it? Like, and that will lead your emotions to go wherever they're gonna go. Like, not left you to like frantic, like crazy shit, right? So what your subconscious mind crew below that gonna start doing is, oh yeah, we frantic. Okay, let's be frantic then. Oh, let's raise our heart rate. Let's tense up our muscles. Like, it's literally gonna take your commands. Literally gonna take your commands. And so that was early on in the book. And once I read that, I was like, hey yo, like this shit is like mind blowing. Okay. And so I tried it, and I was getting ready to go, and stuff wasn't going the way I wanted. But I started to challenge my mind to be positive, challenge my mind to like not be frantic. And I noticed that my energy was higher, my vibration or my mood was higher, I was happier. Things fell into place a little bit better, honestly. And so it's also a type of manifestation, a type of, like, you're attracting, like, what you want, you're attracting it. Okay. So if you like, man, this morning sucked, you saying it off the break, like, the morning gonna suck. Like, the universe gonna say, oh yeah, here we go. You want it to suck? Here we go. Here goes some sucky ass. Here's some trash events for you to experience. Let me make, because we are literally manifestors. For me, the way I see it as, okay, so let me just preface. I don't know how you say that. Let me just give a little rundown. So I used to be Christian. I left Christianity a long time ago, but I still resonate with the Bible. I know there's a God. For me, I feel like Jesus rose, and you know what I'm saying, he died, came back, and I say that off of quantum physics. Okay, like, quantum physics has proven that the things that are done on a subatomic level can, like, those are things that Jesus did all these things that were actually science. Like, so for me, I'm a type of person that I like to look at different religions and discern what I'm hearing, like, literally, like, logic, using my own experiences, understanding the universal laws. So if it applies to me, if it applies to somebody else, if it applies to somebody somewhere else, this is true, right? But if it just applies to me, or if it just applies to this race or this whatever, you know what I'm saying? This is not universal, so it's not universally true. So it's not really true. So for me, I resonate with, and they call it omnism. They call it like omnism. So it's not really, I guess it's a religion, but I don't, this is the thing. I feel like where religion goes wrong is when people start taking money. Like when people start taking money from off of people, it just goes downhill because of the greed that we have. So for me, even like Omnism, they have a website. They're like, we'll take donations. We're like, here, help. I'm like, nah, no, no, no. No, I don't want none of that. Okay. Like, and granted, I mean, I get y'all gotta like function, but at the same time, like, I don't think we need that now. Like, I mean, it's a mixed bag because, you know, maybe they need a platform to speak or maybe they need this or that. Like, but I just the whole, I think the church just ruined it for me and most likely a lot of people when they're taking tithes and offerings and then the pastor got a Mercedes Benz. Like, it done ruined it. It's ruined. So anyways, I like to say truth from different sources. And so for me, I combine like spirituality, like indigenous, whether in different religions and with science, and my own experiences. So like just being able to connect the dots is like so mentally stimulating for me. Like it's just so stimulating to be able to like see one thing and be like, oh my gosh, this. Like it's just, oh, my brain loves it. My brain loves it. But so yeah, with the whole Jesus thing, like and the Christianity thing, I still resonate with the Bible, but I know it's been tainted. It's been tainted. So I discern. I feel as though for me, when I read the Bible, so God has allowed me to sense vibrations. And I don't even know, it's almost like me being able to sense vibrations, that ability may have increased since becoming a sound therapist. I don't know. You know, also they say the planet is changing, it's ascending. So it could be that. Or I could have had this gift this whole time and not really realized it. But when I read the Bible, I can feel the vibrations of the words. I can feel the energy behind the words. I can feel if the vibration of the words are actually intended. Let me think. How it was initially supposed to be, I can feel if it was tainted. Like I don't. That's just the easiest way to say it. I can just feel if it's tainted. Okay, there's certain parts in the Bible without a shadow of a doubt is tainted. To me, parts in the Bible where it's like when Jesus like you can only get to God through me. It's tainted to me. Like they tainted that part because you know, like before Jesus even came, people were knowing God. So it's just a bunch of stuff. It's just a bunch of stuff I just can't get with. But I know Jesus my homie. That's my homie. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like the whole religion church thing. It was basically the church was basically help funded by the people that were against Jesus. So and you can see the symbolism, like you can see like the Roman symbolism, like I can go on and on about it. So I will spare you because you ain't saying a diddly squat things. I don't know if you like, oh yeah, this is true. Or you just sitting like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. So I'll leave you be. Okay, because I don't want to torture you because I don't like not everyone's ready for that. Cause they be like, oh my gosh, like this is too much. Oh my gosh, like but I get a kick. I do get a kick out of I like sharpening my sword. I like debating people. So if you want to go, let's go. Just go ahead, write me a little questions and little messages. I got you. So Spirit is telling me to do this one. So healing mantra deck. Okay. So we about to do this one. I need some water. I should have put some water back here with me. Was your day good? How was your day? I like this color. Look at these colors. So like it kind of complements my outfit. Can't really see. But so I sold jewelry too, just to put that in there. I sold jewelry, crystal jewelry. Okay, so I made I made I made this one here. I made I made this one. Now I like the leather ones, but the only thing is I don't like to take my stuff off. And as much as I like leather, these leather ones, they be wearing out. And I be like, it'd be like a year, maybe like a year. They wear out after about a year. Yeah. And so I can't really shower with them obviously because it's leather. But I really like them. So I don't know. It's just difficult. Um I made this one. Actually, these are my favorites to make because let me pull it off. Like the ones with the clasp are my favorite to make only because they last longer. Um Yeah, they last way longer. And so I put this on there to protect the wires because basically the friction, if you don't put this on here, and there's other things you can use too, but if you don't put this on here, the friction will actually cause the wire to break faster. So this kind of guards and protects the wire so that it will last longer. So I really like making these the most because the lasting ones, even though they're cute, it's too many times I've just been chilling and just doing me and shit all on the floor. Like, no, like it's traumatic. It's a little traumatic. And I'm like on the floor, like, oh, where they at? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hope you're enjoying the show. Like, if you're enjoying the show, at least subscribe to it, girl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just am I entertaining you? Because you're in here. Like, shit. Okay. All right. I gotta start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? All right. I love the colors on these cards. It's like giving like sorbet, springtime. It's just so beautiful. I love it. I'm gonna make a deck of cards one day. One day I'm gonna do it. Lord, that was a bad. It is kind of late for me. I don't know what time it is over there for you, where you at, but it's late over here. Universe is like, go ahead, get on, get on, get on. I'm like, but for real, yes, get on, get on. I'm like, all right, I'm on here. So this is destiny. Whoever you are, wherever you are, this is destiny, okay? This is destiny. All right. Okay, this sounds like a good one so far. Unhooking the past. There is nothing to regret. Not regret. Regret. There is nothing to regret when I learn from my past. I like that. I like that. That's a good one. There is nothing to regret when I learn from my past. That is so eloquent and so simple. Because I really feel like we can fall into the trap of regret and stuff. But I feel like I said, there's nothing, everything happens for a reason. Like even the things we want to call mistake or like accidents or like it's all for a purpose. It's all for a learning purpose. And for me, it's kind of like, see, for a while, I felt as though there was no free will for a while, and it kind of like, as a child, I thought there was no free will. Then when I went to Christianity and they talked about free will, I was like, okay, maybe there is free will. And then certain people around me in my life basically convinced me that there was no free will. And so now I'm back to there's free will. But it's like I resonate with quantum physics. There's this thing called the double slit experiment. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of it? I'm just waiting. I'm just trying to test you to see if you're gonna be like, like, or like, and like say something. But So you want me to explain it? Okay, I'm gonna explain it. So basically, the double slit experiment is an experiment that the quantum physicists, they took light, right? So what they did, hold on, let me try to use these. Okay, double slit. So say these two that deck of cards represent two holes in a wall. Okay. So what they did, they were like, what if we shone lights through these holes? Okay. They thought, okay, well, if we shone light through these holes, obviously it's going to be two lines against the wall. There was a wall back there. So they were like, we think that two lines of light are going to be on this back wall. So they thought this and they were like, okay, well, we want to shine the light. So they shone the light, right? And it wasn't two lines. It was actually like a rainbow, but it was going up and down the entire wall. Like you know, like when you see them little crystals in the prisms, like prisms, right? It was like prisms. But they were like, that's interesting. We want to actually observe that and see how it actually happened in that way. So when they stopped and observed it, they tried to put a camera on it, right? They did the same exact thing. And instead of it being a prism, like a rainbow of light, it was two lines. It was two lines. And they're like, hold on, wait a minute. How was that? How was that possible? Why are the subatomic particles changing behavior when we're putting the camera on them to watch them, to see the act of them doing whatever you're doing? So this has been they did it more than once, okay? And they were like, what the, right? And so they were like, even to this day, people still are trying this experiment out to see if they can crack it. They can see like why, right? No one has figured it out. No one has figured it out. But what it shows is that at the very basic form of existence, there's consciousness. So this is not even a cell. This is smaller than a cell. This is smaller than an atom. This is like tiny, can't even see with a micro, like can't even see with your naked eye type particles. Okay. So for me, I don't even know why we came to this conversation. I'm trying to figure out, how did we get here? But for me, it's like everything has consciousness. Everything has consciousness. The wind, the air, the sun, the sky, the stars. Because if the most tiniest part of existence has it, then the greater things definitely have it. And not only that, it's based on my own experiences. This conclusion is based on my own experiences, in addition to other books that I have read that are more like what people call woo woo or whatever. So yeah, like it's absolutely amazing. It's amazing to me. And water has consciousness. So they have this I think the university did this experiment where they took the class and they cut them in half, right? And they took water, and the one part of the class were yelling nice things to the water, like, I love you, you're amazing, oh, I'm so grateful for you, like just really beautiful things to the water. The other group in the like class, they took another cup of water and they yelled really mean things, harsh things. I hate you. You're horrible. Like just mean, nasty things to the water, right? They actually froze the water, and the water of the part of the class that was like saying positive things, the water had beautiful, intricate designs in it when they froze it. On the other hand, when the team, the part of the class that was speaking mean things to the water, it was like chaotic, like it wasn't as beautiful as the other one. So down to the water, down to the air. For me, air is conscious. For me, the earth is conscious. Everything's conscious. For me, a vibration is conscious. Like everything has consciousness. Everything, because vibration is sound. So it's just, like literally what they measured in the double slit experiment was it the precursor to sound? It was light. It was light. So for me, honestly, I felt as though everything at its core is light. Everything at its core is light, and what light is a wave. So what manifests from light is sound. Like, that's how I see it. That's how I see it. And it could even be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that's accurate, because this is the thing. If you take radio waves, all right, there's radio waves, there's like the waves for microwaves, but we can't hear radio waves, right? But when it comes lower and lower into our spectrum of being able to hear, we can hear. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just it's just so much stuff. But look, if you want me to stay, you gotta say something. Cause I'm about to go. I'm sleepy. I know you're in here. All right. Well, look, if you're not gonna say nothing, I appreciate you for stopping by. You know, subscribe to your girl. I'm gonna be talking about a whole bunch of different things, and I love engaging with people. So anybody would put a question in here, I'm gonna be like, what? I'm really animated. You know what I'm saying? I'm very spiritual. I read a lot. I'm a nerd. Um, you want to hear a singing bowl before we go? Let's do a singing bowl. Let me do a singing bowl. I'm gonna put this stuff away right now, because it's got to be about a pile of deck. What a pile of deck? See, my brain is like, go sleep. Gotta sleep. Gotta sleep. That ain't even make no sense. Ain't make no sense. So where you at? What part of the world you at? Do you get a kick out of not saying nothing in the chat? It's like the silent troller. The silent troll. I'm just gonna sit here and look at you and not say a damn thing. It's like being outside, somebody just staring at you. You ain't gonna say shit. You ain't gonna say nothing. All right, I got some really cool decks. I got this Egyptian type deck. Look, this shit like that. I'm gonna show you real quick, because it's just like that. And to me, yeah, I don't worship other gods, but if the universe calls me to, I will thank them. I will say, because to me, I don't worship Jesus, but I'm like, thank you, God, for Jesus. And I may, you know what I'm saying, have some conversations with Jesus, you know. That's my homie. I fuss with him. But look at this. Look. This shit dope as hell. This shit dope. Look, a little right there. And like, it's just pretty. It's probably AI pictures, but hey, what's not AI nowadays? Shit, I can't. Am I AI? It's like, no, I'm not AI. It's just beautiful. They're just really beautiful. It's awkward doing everything inverse. This is really pretty. So I like these. It's like a lot of our society is based on a lot of these older civilizations. Definitely Egypt. We definitely stole a bunch of stuff from indigenous people to some extent. Ooh, so good. Sorry, you had to see that. This is why I don't put Q-tips in my house, because I'll be in there just like yeah, it's going to town. I don't bring them in. I need to keep my ears, and I don't need broken eardrums. Oh, but look at this cute thing. Look how cute it is. Look. Oh, I'll put it right here. Oh, a little tangy, a little tangy. All right, let me get my singing bowls. These are some of my favorite singing bowls I'm about to pull out because they were made during a full moon, and for me, it's like I'm a nerd, right? So I have to like also visualize everything and understand everything. I'll be like, sometimes God will just bring me the answer. Like, for instance, the singing bowl thing I'm about to talk about. So you know how the tides affect you know how the moon affects the tides, right? So the Tibetans, they make special singing bowls called full moon singing bowls, and they're actually made during the full moon in the moonlight. So these motherfuckers, I don't even call them motherfuckers, but like these people, they out here in probably at night, sitting here like whatever they gotta do to make a singing bowl. Like that's hot. That's hot heat metal. They melting it. They pouring it. They hammering. They doing all this stuff in the dark, in the night. Okay, in the moonlight, and very intentionally in the moonlight. And so for me, it's like when you think of how the moon affects the tides, it literally draws up liquid. So for me, like when they're making these singing bowls, it's creating like hollows in the bowl, like molecular holes, because the sound of the singing bowls are so low and dense, and like you kind of also get like this more hollow sound, but it's also like you can hear the really low lows in those sound waves and the really high highs, and it goes roll, roll, roll. In opposed to a regular singing bowl that maybe, made in the sun, I guess. Like, and it just has a really more consistent way, like the difference between the low part of the wave and the high part of the wave is greater on the full moon singing bowl than opposed to like regular singing bowls. It's just like really high, but like the full moons, it's like low, high, low, high, low, high. Like depending on what singing bowl it is, it will have a certain note on the top and a certain note on the bottom. But maybe I'm helping you go to sleep. Maybe you like I'm your what they call it, ASMR. I'm your ASMR representative. Well, let me stop. Let me go get. I'm gonna get some singles. I'm gonna get a regular one, and then I'm gonna get a full moon one. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, I could definitely do ASMR. It's just I gotta get into character. Like, I have to get into character. So this is a regular singing bowl. This one is 409 hertz. So actually, even though like in a dream world, I would have all the credentials to be able to do studies. Like I want to do medical studies on holistic stuff. Like, I want to actually do the studies. I want to be able to take certain things and apply it to the human body and record the changes that it does in the body, because this singing bowl actually helps. Like, but there's no actual study on this particular frequency, so it's just like how did they know? How did they know this was going to be calming? Like, I don't know. So I'm going to move my ring because it can bing, hit the bowl and make a funny sound. So this, like, so you can always hit, I don't know if you know about singing bowls. You can hit it like bling, and make that noise, or you can like go around it, and it's a whole, you gotta practice going around it because it's the whole thing. But I like to let it play out all the way so you can hear it, like all the way until it like fades out. It's just a really happy, like, it's just a happy sound, you know? It's happy, like, and it's calm and mellow at the same time. It's really weird. It's just, it's just. It's a nice one. And so it has a different sound when you. Oops. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. Okay. So that's that one. It's just, oh, it just feels so like, feels so nice. I love this stuff. Like, I'm in love with this stuff. All right. So then I had, this is a full moon one. Now this is a kind of a bigger one, but also it takes practice to be able to do this without going ski ski ski, because it'd be like skipping. I don't know how to explain it, but it'd be like making noises. Okay. Like, it was still playing. And I was like, let me just end it because we about to be here for a minute. It seemed like, okay. But I don't know if you can hear the difference in what I was talking about, because it was going wah, 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 wah. I mean, you can literally hear like a wow. It's like wow, wow. You know, like, what do they call it? Like a wah? Like wah? Wah? I don't, it's something in music. There's like a wah. I don't know if it's an instrument, like a wah sizer. Like, I don't know. But it has that like It's like you can really hear. It's like really was it resonant? Like you can really hear the lows. And compared to this one, it's more like the wave is like up and like that. But then this one is kind of like the wave is like like you know what I'm saying? So, but then when you do the bow around, okay. So I'm gonna just hit it one more time just because I like it, and then. That's crazy. That's crazy. It was still going. I don't have the patience right now to like see how long it's gonna go, but like I'm just like that's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. That's why I love these things. Oh my gosh. Okay. Mm. I'm about to fall asleep holding that thing. Like it's just it puts your mind like this one and see like I've seen other singing bowls like this full moon singing bowls that are bigger, but they still have a higher sound when you go like this. Like I found this one secondhand. When I heard that low tone, I was like, oh, I need it. I need it. I need it. Because I haven't found another one like that. And it's kind of like, it's like, how do you custom that? Like you have to go to Nepal and be like, hey yo, like you hear how this is. I want every bow that come out this shop or every bow that's made for me to have this low, low, low tone on top of the high tone. Because all the other ones, they don't have this low of a tone. And the thing that's crazy is it's not even about how big the bowl is. It's really about it could range from how big the bowl is and how thick they make it. And probably how they make like actually hammered it. I don't look. The shit is magical. Like the shit is fucking magical. And you know what somebody told me? I found out it's an upside down bell. It's an upside down bell. Think about that shit. Think about that shit. It's an upside down bell. Like I know in certain places in Asia, like you know India and Tibet, they have big bells, and they just like bang bang. And the amount of healing that happens with these things. And it reminds me of the United States, the Liberty Bell, right? There's this bell, the Liberty Bell, and it broke. I don't remember the story behind it, but it's very symbolic of that type of healing energy and how it was cracked. It was cracked. I want a big bell. I want to have a bunch of motherfucking bells. I want to have a bunch of motherfucking chimes. That shit is going to be like only high vibrational energy. Because the low vibrational energy don't like the high vibrations. They run. They run away. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this, session with the oracle cards and talking about God and talking about singing bowls and putting the tuna forks on my head and all that. I hope you enjoyed it. The tuna fork is nice too. Believe it or not, in some ways, tuning forks, it depends on the kind you get. Some of these things are expensive, more expensive than the bowls. Like some of them, like it's this real nice one I want. It's like a huge wand. It's like you like Link in the Legend of Zelda, and you just like with the sound, just that shit like that. That shit like over $1,000. I'm like, so y'all literally don't want nobody to have these at all. They can be like $3,000 for one. Like, who is paying that? Who? So y'all just want to flex on the internet? Cause who the hell buying that? It's like, bruh, I need to learn how to weld. I need to learn how to pour hot liquid metal. Okay, because y'all tripping. I can go get me some scrap metal. I can go get me some cans or something. Right? Like, I don't know. Like, is that how it works? I need to learn how to make my own tuna forks for real, straight up. Because y'all tripping. $3,000. I know it's big and all, but like $3,000, at least 1G, but three, that shit fucked up. It's real motherfucker sound practitioners that really want to heal people, and y'all over here gatekeeping the motherfucking goods. I don't know. You two probably ain't even gonna let me post this shit because I'm cussing like a storm. Cause I be cussing like a seller sometimes, especially when it's late at night. All right, well, you ain't even saying nothing, so I'm about to just go. But I'm definitely entertaining myself because clearly. But okay, well, hope you enjoyed the show. Please like and subscribe. Okay, even if you ain't gotta say nothing. Just hit that subscribe button and share this. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey y'all, I found this cool motherfucker online, like on YouTube. She like a hippie, but then she kind of like hood, cause she be cussing like a sailor, and then she kind of a nerd, and she like science and physics and quantum physics. And she like a spiritual something or other, and then she like a crystal healer, like. She lit. Yeah, I'm lit. I'm lit. Tell your friends. Let me get my ass out of here. Have a good night. Positive energy. Stay radiant.